All right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you. Oh, so many getting on right on time tonight. I'm going to jump in because we have so much we want to share with you. Are you all blown away by all that Arbonne is offering this month? It's our favorite activator, isn't it? The free signups. I mean, I will take this one anytime, every time. That alone would be more than enough, but there's so many more things. There's the little water bottle. I'm telling you, like I've said in the post, I still love to work for all those fun free things. And then this $200 bonus for promoting to district. That is, I think they've done that once before, maybe, but this is not one that's every year all the time. So promote to district, $200 bonus to the new district manager and to the district manager who promoted out that district. That is amazing. You know how you're always hearing me say that the Arbonne we know now, and some of you, this is the only Arbonne you've known, but some of you like me have been in longer than 3 years. You're always hearing me say the Arbonne that we know that's owned by Group Rocher, that is under Jean David's leadership, invests in us like never before. And this is the kind of thing I'm talking about, the free signups and this $400 going out for every district manager promoting, $200 to the new district, $200 to the one who promoted her. That's a serious investment in us. And I just take every gift that Arbonne offers. This is the time. So another gift, as you saw me post, is our new website. It will launch March 1st, and you can access all the training for it on the source starting on February 15th. And it is the coolest thing. Hats off to whoever produced those trainings, because while there's a longer overview of it, they've also broken it down into these little 2-minute, sometimes not even quite 3-minute at the most, on each little section. So you can just go, I want to get my mind around how to build the cart, the recommended cart, and send it to the person. And then if you go, oh, what was that one part? Now you're doing it. You don't want to listen to even the 2-minute video again. There's a PDF on it. So you can just scan down there and go, yep, that's the step I'm missing. Boom, that's it. So they've got it, for the ones that want to watch the videos or the ones that just want to read it. It is absolutely perfect. And then has everybody played with the Content Kit app? You can get that now. Okay, it's pretty cool. I'm sure I have not done 1/100th of what it can do. Probably not 1/1,000,000th. But then I'm going to say another quick word about hoping that you have read that post about the incentive that our wonderful upline, Deanna Heron, she has a top 10 income earner, and she's our direct upline, that she's offering for these same months, February, March, April, because that $200 bonus thing, that's not just this month. That's a February, March, and April. Right. Okay. So the requirements are simple. You promote 2 district managers. I am completely right on that. I don't know why I hesitated. Promote 2 district managers, and either you're already in area or you promote to area by May 1st. That's how you earn Deanna's incentive. If you're one of the first 30, then you get to go there. But then she's doing a virtual awesome training for those who are 31, 32 and beyond. I can promise you it will be life-changing, and you will make forever friendships out there and be so immersed in the Arbonne community. I trust it will be much safer to travel and be together by then. That's what we're counting on. So if you think, I've never gotten someone to district yet, how am I going to do this? We're going to talk to your RVP about it, work closely with her, and you can absolutely do this. And it's promoting 2. I love that. It's not promoting some crazy big number, but find 2 people that you can help get to district. You'll get to area in the process. All right, I'm going to have us do recognition next, and my wonderful friend and ERVP, Connolly Stewart, is going to read it as soon as I get it up on the screen. Oops, and share. Okay.
Okay. Woohoo! All right, congratulations, everyone. Congrats to our consultants who are in qualification for district manager. Erin Campbell from Virginia, Sarah Ferguson, Virginia, Carly Woolfolk, Virginia, Rebecca Wooten, Virginia, Cynthia Raber, Virginia, Jasmeet Singh, Canada, Mary Alice Vaughn, Virginia, Deary Loggins. Georgia, Vernette Hamilton from Virginia. Jordan Boville, Maryland. Laura Lockwood from North Carolina. Kim Michael, Virginia. Elka Brown, Virginia. Renee Karen. What's M in?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Chelsea Montgomery, Virginia. Congratulations. And now we're going to go to our achievement awards. So these are really awesome milestones, you guys. So congrats to our District Manager Achiever Awards. Amber Fry, Katrina Ligon, Fran Babishak, Crystal Simmons, and Janet Benson. And those earning the Area Manager Achiever Award are Amber Fry and Dina Kretzer. Awesome job, guys. All right, cue the confetti. I like that part. Cue the confetti. Top sales and in top sponsoring. So top personal sponsoring. So this means that you all have sponsored at least 5 consultants or preferred clients who have signed up with a $150 QV order. Amber Fry with 18. My goodness, congratulations. That means you also earned the Busy 10. Vernette Hamilton, Katrina Ligon, and Fran Babishak. This is awesome, you guys. Way to go.
Oops. There we go.
Okay, so top district sponsoring is Amber Fry, Crystal Simmons, and then a tie, Katrina Ligon and Janet Benson. And top area sponsoring, we have Amber Fry, Crystal Simmons, and Dina Kretzer. And top in personal sales is Amber Fry, Fran Babishak, Katrina Ligon, way to go. And then Perfect Brick, which you see right there at the bottom. That means you guys sponsored at least 5 new who had $150 startup orders, and you had at least 2,500 QV between you and anyone new. That's Amber Fry, Fran Babishak, Katrina Ligon, and Vernette Hamilton. Woo! Good job.
Connolly.
Awesome job, everyone.
Thank you for reading those, and just great job, all of you. And I have a feeling I will be mailing out lots of Fizzy Tins at the start of March with free signups. A couple of you have already let me know that I will be mailing one to you. And so we had, I don't know how many I mailed out the last time we did the free signups, but this is the time, as you know, to go back to everyone who's been on the fence, but also to ask new like never before, because it's like, this is the best month. This is, you can do this for free. Okay, I'm going to move on. I trust that by now, all the way into February, everyone has taken some time to write down their goals. Hope I'm not assuming too much. Starting with clarifying their vision for where you want to be, what you want your future to look like, what choices you want to have by the time 2021 ends, and then to go beyond that, maybe thinking 3 years down the road, 5 years down the road. Some say, you've probably heard this if you've been in Arbonne more than a few minutes, that you need a why that makes you cry. Have you heard that before? And then others will say you need a why that makes you work. Well, you know what? I can't choose between those two. I think both are important. And the why that makes you cry is not just a cheesy sounding little thing. It means that you're really emotionally connected to that. It's why sometimes you'll see a thing that goes, list 21 reasons why to do Arbonne. And I believe there's no need for that, because there's no way you're emotionally connected to 21 reasons down there. But probably the first 3 or 4 things that really are your driving why, those are the ones that matter. Those are the ones that you can go, if I don't work this, this is what will not happen. This is what my life will look like. It's those, it starts to get where the rest of them are like, well, it would be nice if this happened and this happened, but it's not going to be enough to make you work through the hard things and to stay committed and to persevere. So really focus on those, first 3 or 4, maybe 5 at the most, reasons of the why that you can be emotionally, or that you are emotionally connected to. And on that note, we want to start having at least one Hope Dealer every month share their why with us. And Katrina, up there you are. I lost you. I asked area manager Katrina Ligon to share hers tonight. Just want you to hear her and hear how she sees Arbonne as the vehicle to bring about specific choices and freedoms in life. So your turn. Can you unmute yourself? It's not doing it for me. There.
Yes. Can you hear me? Okay. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. When Dina asked me to come forth, I said, sure, no worries. I'll be glad to share. But I do want you to know that what I'm sharing, one thing that I keep telling a lot of my peers and Arbonne sisters and family and friends is that I am Katrina, just like you are Dina, you are Amber, you are Crystal. And like, of course, what I talk about and how I've done this with Arbonne, please don't take this as this is what you have to do. Just take this as my story and just know that I want to share why I love Arbonne and how it has changed my life since the month of April of 2020. I am a school teacher. This is my 20th year teaching. I do love health and PE. I think if I taught a core class, I would probably have left education by now because of all the changes and the demands. What I want my future to look like with Arbonne in my life is, one, I want to be free from worry. And that's what Arbonne has done for me since the month of, like, let's say June, because I think I promoted to district manager in June. I never thought that I would. I really didn't even know what it was going to look like in my life. I just loved the products and I really just started sharing and connecting. And I started being what Arbonne stands for, which means like health and fitness and wellness and smiling and glowing. And of course, hey, no one's perfect. I'm not perfect. I wake up just like you with bills to pay, sickness in the family, a child to take care of and protect, and myself. So please don't think that, oh, I just wake up in this happy-go life. I want to be free from denying my daughter opportunities. She plays 2 travel sports and they are not cheap. I will honestly say since the month of October, I probably have spent $8,200 and would I be able to do that with just teaching? No, there's no way. I'm pretty sure that I would have probably had to pull from my savings, maybe give up doing my nails, maybe give up going to the salon and having my hair done by somebody else. But whenever we were ready to hit the road with sports or Christmas or, go to Blaze Pizza without cooking at home for her, I mean, we did it and we've enjoyed it. But I also have taught her that hard work pays off and she sees it through me. Just like she's in there at hitting practice now, I'm in here talking to you guys. So multitasking, Arbonne has given me that opportunity. I want to be free from denying myself to live, Before Arbonne, I always had part-time jobs, y'all. I worked at UPS one Christmas, Lord have mercy. I loaded tractor trailers. It wasn't hard work, yes, but I had to provide Christmas for my daughter because she was of age asking for apple this and apple that. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I know Christmas is not about gifts, but you know that we need to have something under that tree for our children. I want to have the ability to provide and do things that I never thought I could. When Arbonne talked about that trip that's coming up in October, I was like, oh my gosh, I can work hard and go with some people to share the same passion. I'm all about that. When me and my boyfriend get together, we like to go to Asheboro, Greenville, and do different things. That's not cheap, that's not us sitting in the living room or at our kitchen table. So I want to be able to pay my bills, still have fun, and save a little bit. And I feel like Arbonne has been the vehicle to do that right now. I love to work out, as some of you may know, and run, but guess what? I ran with Arbonne, and I had to. And I had to do it with Arbonne's way, and then I turned it into my way. I know some of you guys have already heard about that, but you have to be you, and you have to be intentional, and you have to be genuine. When someone posts stuff, I love what they post, but can I go and do what they did? No, because your audience, they're not going to see the true Katrina when doing that. They're going to see, oh, well, she posted that. Now she's posting this. I wanted to create a message that was genuine and intentional. And I truly think that that's what I do daily with Arbonne. And I want my business to speak for itself. And I think I've been doing that in a positive way. I had to stay focused. When there was times where people would give me opinions or ideas and it didn't fall in line with my philosophy or where I wanted to go with Arbonne, I was like, okay, you know, or I shied away from them, because you have to stay focused and stay focused on your purpose in Arbonne. I wanted to change their why. So who is they that I'm talking about? I'm talking about the potential preferred clients. Their why. Oh, I can't do it right now. Oh, I got a lot of things going on. Oh, I can't. The rest of the family, they love macaroni and cheese. Well, I want you to understand that you can still sit at the table with your family. You just fix a little healthier meal or change their why on why they don't want to eat healthier. And what Arbonne has done for me has caused me to believe that it can happen for many. It may not happen as fast as you want it to happen, but it can happen with being consistent, trusting the process, and just understanding that your time is coming. We all have to, carry out the daily demands of life, especially during COVID, y'all. Let's not ignore what has happened to us. But you have to carry it out, and you must go for what's yours, okay? It's already planned out. God has it already planned out for you. It's just up to you to go after it. You deserve it. Like someone told me, you deserve it, Katrina. You deserve a good life. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to build your business. You deserve to have your name on Arbonne as a business. Don't let anyone steal your joy. Don't let others discourage you. And don't let your fears cloud your vision, because sometimes we use our fears as an excuse. And I can say, honestly, one of my major fears, I know Crystal and Amber are probably chuckling, it was Facebook parties. And that was the month that I got the Fizzy 10. Oh my gosh, I hated Facebook parties, y'all. But that was the month that Dina mailed me the Fizzy 10. So don't be scared of going out of your comfort zone. And that's pretty much all I have. Like I said, please do not say, oh, Katrina's on here, it just comes easy for her. Y'all, it is not easy. I'm already thinking, I told Dina, oh gosh, what is going to be the activator for February? I need something because I have to share something with somebody. And guess what I did? I told Dina I cheated a little bit. I went on Instagram and did hashtag February preferred offers or something for to find out what was going to come in February. And she was like, Katrina, I was like, I just wanted to figure it out. So they give us activators. Please use them. Please be creative. And please, please don't let anyone steal your joy. That's all.
That's all. Katrina, I love you. That was awesome. And I never once ever thought to go back and search activator for the month 2020 and see if they might do that again. You're smart to do that. But thank you. Thank you for sharing. So listening to Katrina share her why and the things that she sees in her future, if you share a vague, I'm doing this because I like to help people get healthy. While that's true, and I think we could all say that we all like to help people get healthy, that's not our whole why. But when you share, like Katrina just did, that why, and she went on and gave a great training for consultants too. But the part about sharing that why, when you share that, others connect, they start to develop what we like to call Arbonne insomnia from thinking, oh my gosh, what she said she wants to do, I want to create those kinds of choices. I'm going to create that kind of freedom in my life. She's going after it. Why not me? And it's when we share our why. So I want to encourage you all to share your real why, not the safe sounding one, but really the what you can create with this. All right. Thank you again, Katrina. Much appreciated. All right. At the end of 1 month into the brand new year, you may be, I'm going to give one extreme or another, and you might be somewhere in between. You may be pumped that you are on top of your goals of what you said you were going to accomplish in 2021. And you have taken steps and you're even closer to creating the choices you said you wanted. Or you may be feeling very defeated because the new year looks a whole lot like 2020. and you're at a loss for how to shake it and take those steps to grow closer to what you said you wanted to create. And that's where I want to go now in the last 10 minutes or so that we have together. As each new month begins, do you think that if your why is one that makes you cry, meaning that it means something to you, would it be worth it to take 10 minutes at the start of each month and write out specific small steps for the month, specific goals? Because we cannot hit a target that we can't see. And the way to see it is to get it down on paper and then start breaking it down into weeks. When you do this, instead of seeing something that's big and overwhelming, and if you're a consultant level, don't think I'm going to region qualification this month. Go, I'm going to finish district this month. If you're district, think I'm going to get my district manager bonus, this achiever award. Change my verbiage there. When you do this, you will start to see bite-sized goals and small steps that you can take. This week, I saw the most beautiful message that my wonderful friend and RVP, Amber Lillystrom, wrote, and it is about the power of starting with one. And I asked her, I said, this goes so perfectly with what I wanted to talk about the small steps. And so I asked her if she would read it and speak to it tonight. And in doing so, that will be our close. So I'm going to mute myself, and love you, Amber L. Can't wait to hear from you.
Thank you, Dina. I love you too. All right, you guys, this is kind of different. I'm going to read something and not just speak. So here we go. This is something I wrote called Start With One.
Wait, you get to speak too. You're not just
sprinkle a little in at the end here. Okay. Start with one. When I started my business, the first yes changed everything. It opened a world of possibilities and lit the flame for a future beyond my wildest imaginings. I'm consistently reminded in the work of supporting others as their businesses take flight that the gift of the one is the doorway to our dreams. A baby comes forth from one egg. It doesn't matter if you have infinity eggs. To create life, you only need one. A soulmate, a beloved friend, a favorite author. It's all about the one. In our hurry to relieve ourselves of the fear of inertia or insignificance, we often lose sight of this simple truth. We daunt ourselves with the challenge of being for everyone, when that only carves us into caricatures of our truest selves, leaving what's authentic to fall away for the sake of speed. But a lasting reality is that no one is for everyone. The interesting thing about building a fan base or growing a devoted clientele or building a team is that it always starts with one. Most best-selling authors have been writing books out of the spotlight for years before it was their moment to shine with the one that caught on. Many of the most influential brands were serving people one at a time before they reached that elusive tipping point of the mass market. We live in a society obsessed with the mega metrics. In our effort to optimize and meet the need, we miss the magic of going deep with a special group of souls who are ready for our unique way of helping. Our job is to remember that even the masses are made up of a collection of ones. What wonderful news. You're not behind. Start with one. So, you kind of get it, right? Start with one. One conversation, one soul, one heart, one dream, one family, one person who just wants to feel like they matter. And the reality is that every one of us here just wants to feel like we matter. And so what if we could be the mirror for others to give them that gift? By simply just listening, by talking to them, by connecting with them, not for an end goal or end game, but to just love. And I say this often to my clients in my other business, but I believe that we build our businesses, we create businesses, and I believe we do that with Arbonne as a means and as an opportunity to express love, to connect and to share and to grow. And I believe that we land where we are. We evolve to the point of doing what it is we're doing so we can serve the highest expression of who we really are. And, I know, because I know so many of you here, that Arbonne is a way that you love. It's a way that you support people. It's a vehicle for you. It's a gift. It's a tool. And it's so much more than just amazing products. And it's really a family in a lot of ways too. And I think that's just such a beautiful thing. And so I invite you to sink into whatever that is for you. I invite you to sit with yourself and maybe journal a bit on, you know, what does starting with one look like for me? How could I maybe simplify? I think sometimes when we write down these big goals, okay, I want to reach my achiever award. I want to make sure that I get my monthly number. I want to qualify for that next level. That's a number. It's not really about the one, but we don't get to that number without the collection of ones that lead us there. And so what does it look like to break that down? And some of you are really metric-based people. It helps you to do the math. I know, Dina, you're like, okay, this is how many conversations I need to have. This is the number of people that I'm going to have check out an Age Well said. And those things are great, but I know for sure that our leader, Dina, always correlates it back to the heartbeats and to the relationships and to those handwritten notes and to the way in which she wants to leave the impression that you matter to her. No matter whether or not you buy from her business, whether or not you're on her team or you're a consultant who came in for the discount or what, Dina cares. And I know that's who we are as a team. I know that's who we are. So play with that. You know, if that's a doorway for you, if you've been struggling, if you've been feeling a little bit stuck, if you've been feeling inertia and looking at that number and writing it down and it's sort of taunting you from the page, just diffuse it. And I'll put the link to this if it's helpful, if you guys want to read this again, if that's helpful to go and access this writing somewhere at another time. If that's okay, Dina, is that okay if I share the link to it? Okay. So start with one, just start with one. And I think it's a perfect bow, we're going to wrap a little bow on it. Dina, you're so smart. I didn't even realize you were doing this, that the one that matters the most is you. And Katrina said that so beautifully about, you know, I'm going to learn to discern. I'm going to listen for the ways that you're teaching me to do this, to share this business, to grow and to connect. And then I'm going to decide what's for me, what helps me to be me, right? And at the end of the day, it's the only thing that's going to work. How many of you would say that are here, and I'll wrap this in 1 minute here. How many of you would say you've tried on every other version that you could possibly try on that feels inauthentic at this point? Like you've done all the loop-de-loops, you've tried to follow the steps and the formulas, you've watched how these people are doing it. I mean, we've all done that. We've all tried to walk in someone else's shoes. But what if we just decided to create our own path by being who we are? By rocking it out in our way, by connecting in that heart-centered form that is authentic and unique to us. So I hope that's helpful. I appreciate you all so much. And I'm always here to help any way that I can. And thank you for just being a part of this world and being here for me tonight so I could share a little bit of my writing, which is always very vulnerable to put that out there in that way. Thank you, Dina.
Wow, Amber, thank you. I love you dearly. And that was such a blessing. I do want to read this again and again. So thanks for sharing the link and sharing with us tonight. All right. I can't believe that's a fast half hour, but thank you so much for spending this time together and connecting with each other on this. And I look forward to seeing you all again next week. When, did you see the post? I'm going to be interviewing my friend Melinda Cobb's story is amazing. It's very unique. And I think that, it's definitely, this is her version, her story. I've never heard one quite like this, but everyone's is different. And it's just beautiful. And you're going to want it. She's a very good speaker as far as just not just a good story, but a great communicator. A great one for you to ask others to take a listen. So thank you so much. And I will see you next Wednesday night. Bye.